Okay, so I have a confession to make. I actually liked Halloween Ends. So why am I talking about Halloween Ends this late into the year? Well, I had a very busy October, so I initially didn't really get to go see it in theaters, so I decided to watch it yesterday. I've been a fan of Michael Myers and the Halloween franchise for the longest time. I remember watching the first two movies for the first time ever, and I really fell in love with them. The other sequels and remakes, not so much. But the first two original Halloween movies I loved a lot. Then 2018 rolls around and a new Halloween movie is out. They decided to pretty much separate all the other sequels and remakes from the very first one and just decided to make the 2018 one connected to the very first movie, if that makes sense. You know what? I like that change a lot because, yeah, the sequels after the first two original Halloween movies kind of just get bonkers and off the walls and just goes in so many different directions. But yeah, I liked that they made that change to make the 2018 one a direct sequel from the original first one. I loved 2018's Halloween. Pretty much did a good job in capturing what was special about the original.
Can you close the closet door?
And then I think later that same year, or it could have been 2019, I remember seeing a trailer where they announced Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. And I remember being super pumped for those movies.
You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should.
The saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode isn't over. On October 16th, 2020, Halloween Kills.
Get out of here!
And on October 15th, 2021,
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Halloween Ends.
In 2021, Halloween Kills finally came out, and, well, it wasn't that great.
Needs to die, and I'm the one that's gonna get him.
I remember him from 40 years ago. Love lives today.
But evil dies tonight.
40 years. He's gonna die tonight.
Michael Myers has haunted this town for 40 years. Tonight we hunt him down.
And we need to stop him tonight.
Tonight.
Michael Myers will be executed tonight. Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight!
All right, 40 years ago.
You're quasi-evil.
Evil dies tonight.
40 years ago.
Evil dies tonight.
But now it needs to die.
Needs to die.
Yeah, sure, the kills were super off the wall, fun, and creative, but the overarching story of that movie is kind of a letdown. Now we are here in the present, 2022, with Halloween Ends.
You came here to kill me, so do it.
So since I wasn't able to make it to the movie theaters back in October, I was doing my best to avoid spoilers from like left and right, but like one thing I kept hearing about the movie is that it was bad. And you know what? I believed them because the second Halloween movie, Halloween Kills, was a huge letdown. So finally, I had time to sit down and watch it, and I really hate myself for saying this, but I really liked the movie. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. So before I get into what I liked about this movie, let me give you an overall summary. If you have not seen this movie, spoiler warning ahead. If you have not seen the movie, I say before you watch the rest of this video, click off this video, go watch the movie, and then come back. So in the opening sequence of this movie, we are learning that the town of Haddonfield is kind of still healing from the Michael Myers attacks, and people are wondering if he is or if he is not still out there.
It's been 4 years since Michael Myers vanished without a trace.
We're introduced to a new character named Corey Cunningham. He's sweet, he's innocent, he's a babysitter, he's babysitting this kid on Halloween night. And throughout this whole babysitting scene, you think that Michael Myers might be lurking in the shadows, he might show up, but turns out, actually, Michael Myers does not show up, and Corey accidentally ends up killing this kid.
Jeremy! You got me, buddy. Here, let me out.
Are you scared?
Okay?
I'm scared.
Jeremy, let me out! Let me out! Oh, shit! Let me out of here! Jeremy, it's not funny, okay? You're gonna get us both in trouble. No! 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 I'm gonna kill you, Jeremy!
What was that?
Jeremy!
Oh no!
Jeremy!
Oh God, no, please! Jeremy! Oh my God! Jeremy!
Shows us that Michael Myers isn't really needed for bad things to happen. We get this awesome title sequence with the transition of the pumpkins, and the pumpkins are the pumpkins from each of the Halloween movies, and also the font is kind of like reminiscent to Halloween 3. Laurie is happy and she's her best self. She's writing a book. She's living life as like a regular old grandma, and she's getting excited. She's carving pumpkins and making pies for Halloween. Sheriff Hawkins is back and he's kind of been helping Laurie heal. But Laurie doesn't stay happy forever. There's this one scene where she's at the grocery store and she's walking out, and one of the victims of Michael Myers comes up to her and pretty much blames her for the whole Michael Myers thing.
What you smiling about? What did you buy at the store?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Do you see what he did to my sister? He killed her husband, stabbed her, took her voice. She cannot speak because of you.
So Corey is like a pretty sweet, innocent kid, but one day Corey comes across the sewers and he comes face to face with Michael Myers, and pretty much what happens is when he looks into the eyes of Michael Myers, Corey gets infected with this evil from Michael Myers. Michael Myers is really weak now, and for some reason Michael Myers kind of decides to take Corey under his wing, and they kind of like become like this evil duo in some sort of way. Corey's final kill was going to be Laurie Strode. Michael Myers comes back and eventually kills Corey, and then that's what leads us into this final battle between Laurie Strode and Michael. Laurie finally beats Michael, and boom, the end. Okay, so let me get into what I liked about this movie. I liked that we got to see Laurie living her best life. She was happy. She was like this grandma for Allison. I liked that we got to see Allison was living somewhat of a normal life since the events of Michael Myers. She had a job. She was just chilling. I liked Corey's character. I felt bad for him. They were pretty much trying to play with this idea of that now that Michael Myers isn't around, the town's trying to find a new boogeyman to blame for all the bad things happening, and they pretty much were pointing their fingers at Corey. Allison and Corey's relationship before Corey kind of just went insane was really adorable. I really liked how they were trying to make it like the third original Halloween movie and kind of go with this anthology sort of thing. Like when movies like decide to like go off from the source material and like try and like do something different from like what's to be expected. And lastly, I loved the final battle between Michael and Laurie. It was unexpected, but it wasn't unexpected. Like you kind of saw that final battle like coming, but it was just like a huge moment. Laurie win once and for all. She pretty much finished Michael off. They did this grand send-off in front of the whole town of Haddonfield, and they pretty much put him in a car crusher, which gives Laurie and Allison the happy ending they deserve. Laurie doesn't have to live in fear anymore, and Allison gets to live a normal life. So yeah, I really liked Halloween Ends. I liked the new direction they took it, and I pretty much like how it ended. I think it was a great way to end the series. What did you think about Halloween Ends? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. I would love to talk about it with you guys. That is going to do it for today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I believe we can do it. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.